Nasser. I go to Universal Academy. I'm a cross-country runner and track and field. I'm 17 years old and rated number one in the city. I came from Yemen when I was 5 years old. I lived my whole entire life, most of my life in Detroit. Started running when I was 14, 13 years old. I wake up every morning. I train by myself. Wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Go for a 12-mile run, tempo run. Sometimes I get out of Detroit because sometimes there's nowhere in Detroit to run at, and what people think is dangerous. So I go out of Detroit, go to Dearborn, train down there. Never really had all that support, but now since I started running with TDP, I have a lot of support, a lot of coaches coaching me. When I made it to the Junior Olympics, um, 13th in the nation. I'm willing to take it and work really hard to actually make it to the real Olympics one day, make my family proud, friends proud, and my country proud. Something that I never had somewhere to practice or train at. Like right now, I see little kids running too, but what we could do for them is build a place for them, a gym around here, and help them out. And I'm willing to be a coach in the future and coach the little kids because running is my passion. I hope everyone supports them, and that's when you guys step in and help the community and try and make something for them to train at and help them out, coaches, money, support all the athletes that are in Detroit.
The hardest part about being an Arab American in Detroit, we have lots of crimes that have occurred to women and many people, so we're kind of trying to minimize the effect on us. Organizations like Access are not only to help minorities and ethnic backgrounds like Arab Americans, but they also help people like African Americans, Hispanics, many people. Organizations like Access are the kind of organizations we needed here in Detroit to help people with getting second chances. I think the best thing that can happen to us is for us to be heard because like most ethnicities, I don't think many people even know that Arab Americans exist. And something that we want to do is we want to change that. We want people to know that we are here and we have a voice and we want you guys to hear it. Living in the Chatsikandin area was very great. There were diverse people. There were Arab Americans, there was Romanians, there were Chinese people. There was lots of different kind of people. The people were kind, hardworking, and very nice to us. We had neighbors that used to invite us over for dinner every single day. But the only thing that was the problem was that there wasn't many opportunities for people. There wasn't many opportunities for us to reach out to the community. There was a girl, she's a Yemeni and an Arabic American. She was accepted to Harvard, but her parents couldn't trust her enough to let her go there. It wasn't common for women to go live by themselves at the age of 18. She lost the opportunity. We want to change the whole mentality of Arab Americans and Yemenis and all the cultures that think girls are supposed to be limited to staying at home and maybe going to community college. We want girls that can help around in the community, girls that will give back to the community. We want people like Aswan that can help us, help our parents, and help us realize that there's no danger in being someone that contributes to the community. Great youth programs that we need, such as Jiran, are what we need more of. We need more of them because they help tie families together. They bring people together. They help students participate in giving back to the community. I think this is just a little beginning. We need more of these programs out there. We don't want this to be just the ending. We want it to be a beginning.
I'm Hanan Yahya, a recent 2012 graduate of Universal Academy, and I'm now a freshman attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. Growing up in Southwest Detroit, and specifically the Chatsikandin neighborhood, I feel that as a Muslim and as a Yemeni, I have been able to incorporate that into who I've become today. I lived in a very multicultural and vibrant and thriving neighborhood, which has allowed me to mix in with other people and to really just get a head start into the real world, starting with where I lived. I think the most prominent challenge that I have had while growing up as a volunteer and as someone who has a passion to improve her community is that the lack of experience and the lack of involvement from the Arab American population in the area. In fact, I don't even think people in the neighborhood know that there is a vibrant Yemeni Arab American community here that exists. Another important challenge that I've realized after growing up and getting involved with other people of different ethnicities and religions and backgrounds is that there is this prominent fear in people's hearts about mixing with other people. And I feel that this is the number one challenge that we all have to overcome. And that is why we need programs and services in the area. We need organizations that can pull everybody together. We need money and funding, and we need all these things in order to actually get everybody together. And without these things, without these events that take place, activities and all these positive things that could help us, I don't think that this fear will ever go away. Through programs such as Jiran, which stands for Join In to Revitalize Arab American Neighborhoods, and also Access and Virgin Communities and the Chatsi Condon Community Organization and Partnership for Youth and all these different organizations that help to improve the efforts and to work together. Without all these programs, I wouldn't be who I am today. I see in Detroit's future a bright and shining one. I feel that the people that are making a difference now are aiming to make a difference in Detroit as a whole. And for Chatsi Condon, an overlooked neighborhood is doing the same thing. And we need to understand that. We need to understand that Detroit has a bright future coming up and that we need to join hands in order to make that bright future come about.